Hi Taurus, happy birthday. Welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your May 2021 Tarot Love reading. Thank you to those of you who've liked, viewed, shared, subscribed, and donated to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, this is what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is the cards on the left side represent your energy toward the connection with your main love interest, and the cards on the right side represent their energy toward the connection. We'll be looking at the past energies, present energies, future energies. Once we get through all those, we'll actually pull some oracle cards, but that's where the bridging the gap dynamic comes into play. And keep in mind, while I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person, if you feel like in your situation it's the other way around, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have magic. So this is the equivalent of the Magician card. Now, this could be saying a few things. On the one hand, it could just be saying that you might have been trying to manifest this connection. For others of you, it could just be saying that you might have felt like a magnetic pull toward this person. You know, sometimes maybe you might not have even wanted to be attracted to the person, but for whatever reason, you just kept feeling this pull toward them. For some of you, could have been an age difference as well. So, you know, especially if you were the younger one, maybe you might have felt like maybe we're a bit intimidated by them in some way, shape, or form, but that's what I'm seeing there. Past energy on their side, we have the Lovers, which is the major arcana card for Gemini, and the Seven of Wands, which is Leo energy. So on the one hand, this could just be saying that you're dealing with someone with either one of those placements in their chart, maybe both, but more than anything, the impression I'm getting here is that the vibe that I'm picking up on this is saying that for some of you, they might have been trying to get you jealous in some way, you know, like maybe putting it out in the open that they were getting a lot of attention. And normally I wouldn't say that with this combination of cards, but on the one hand, we see the two women, and then here, if we look at his facial expression, he has like this kind of sly look on his face, you know, so that could just be saying that that's what it was in the past, where, you know, they might have been purposely trying to make you jealous for whatever reason. All right. In the present energy on your side, we have the Three of Cups. So this is actually Cancer energy, usually represents a celebratory energy, usually connecting with friends, possibly that you've known for a very long time, or maybe even siblings in some cases. But yeah, either way, definitely a celebratory energy. Cancer energy for you guys represents your third house too, so this could definitely point to a lot of communication. Maybe you guys are getting back out, right, seeing your friends, maybe even just trying to keep your mind off of this connection. That could be part of it too. You know, you're like, you know what, I'm just going to spend some time with my friends, enjoy myself, and you know, maybe that's pulling your energy away from them. See if anything else comes to mind with this. And that could definitely be the case too. I mean, we're going to have Mars moving through the sign of Cancer all throughout May, so that could definitely be increasing the amount of communication you guys are doing. All right. Present energy on their side, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So on the one hand, this could just be saying that they're not really putting any effort toward making the connection a serious connection, but on the other hand, I feel like in a way both of you guys were kind of trying to work your way around the energy without directly interacting with each other. So like I said, it looks like you guys might have been trying to manifest a connection in some way. It looks like this person might have been trying to get you jealous. And now when you're out enjoying yourselves, even if it's just that they feel it on an energetic level, I feel like this is saying that they might be losing faith that you guys can have a connection, you know, because let's say if you were constantly the one contacting them, right, and they were just acting like they were too busy, they have so many other things going on. And now you're like, you know what, I'm just going to pull back, enjoy some time with my friends, do my thing, right? And now they're feeling your energy pull away, and they're like, oh, you know, so that's kind of how I'm picking up on it there. Oh, yeah, but for some of you, could just be saying that, again, they're still not putting any energy into making this a stable commitment, so you could just be detached and like, you know what, I'm just going to do my own thing. So I could see it playing out either way. All right. And in the future position, we have the Ten of Staves, which is Sagittarius energy, and the Queen of Staves, which is Aries energy. So, seeing these two cards together, especially given that this is Sagittarius energy, I feel like this is you guys again, you're going to feel pulled back toward this person. That's what I'm feeling. So even if there is this period in the present where you're kind of both detached from each other because you decided to take your energy back and do your own thing, go out, enjoy yourselves with friends, um, for whatever reason, I feel like there's a pullback. And now that can be, of course, because we're going to have the Mercury retrograde toward the very end of May. So, and we'll feel the shadow period from around the middle of May. So it could just be saying as simple as that. Mercury retrograde energy starts to kick up, and all of a sudden you find yourself, if we look at our body language, she's turned back toward the cards on that side, So it's like you kind of like fighting against it in a way, I feel, but you're like, okay, well, I'm back in it again, right? So that's what I'm seeing there. And interestingly enough, the future energy on their side is also the Queen of Wands. So looks like both of you guys are actually just going to find yourselves caught up in that energy. So again, like I said in the past, definitely, if I had to say one side was being more manipulative than the other, quite frankly, I would say it was this person for sure. But I feel like in a way you guys are both approaching it from the same energy, like not wanting to directly come out and express your feelings. So instead you were trying to go about it other ways. Like I said, you might have been trying to manifest them in some way. Meanwhile, they were trying to get you jealous, it looks like. You decided to step away from that. And then that got them panicking a little bit. Now in the future, it looks like both of you guys are finally going to kind of give in to the passion, basically. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have the King of Cups. So this is Scorpio energy, which is your opposite sign. Now, on one hand, this could just be pointing to, even though this is a reading for May, we haven't had that Scorpio full moon yet. So for some of you, could be pointing to that. But more than anything, what stands out to me with this, of course, is, if I could get it to focus, there we go. He has his back turned to the cards on this side. So, and I feel like, we're talking about cup energy there. So it could just be saying, again, that same vibe that I was getting where you guys might have been holding back your feelings for this person, right? Not really expressing how you felt. Interestingly enough, beneath that, we do have the Six of Cups too. So yeah, you guys are probably going to end up reconnecting for sure. And the bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Five of Wands. Now, sometimes when I see this energy, I say that it could be some outside interference. But here, primarily, I'm seeing this as this person just feeling that jealousy. That's primarily what I'm seeing. So, like I said, I don't even think you guys are necessarily connecting with other people, but I feel like them just feeling you pull your energy away. Because, like I said, I do feel like there is this strong magnetic pull you guys have toward each other. So if you pull that away in some way, which it looks like you're doing at the present, looks like they're going to feel that, and then they'll probably start assuming the worst, right? And to be fair, that could be like their karma in a way, as far as them in the past trying to make you jealous. Like I don't remember if I mentioned it when I was talking about their past energy, but I don't think they're actually doing anything with people or wherever that they were in the past. But I feel like it's more if they were just trying to make you think that that was the case, to get your jealousy up. So of course they're gonna assume when you pull your energy away, they're gonna assume that you had that same energy too. So I feel like this is them kind of assuming the worst. But we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. All right, so first we'll see if we get anything from the Aqua Moonlight deck here. And I did pre-shuffle this deck before we started recording, just looking for jumpers here. So we'll see if we get any unspoken messages from you to them, and then from them to you. And if we shuffle for a while without anything coming up, I'll just move on to the next Oracle deck. But sometimes we'll get additional messages here. All right, nothing there, so we'll see if we get any from them to you now. Okay, Okay, there we go. So we have finances. All right, well, it's not trying to focus, but anyway, it says, I'm busy with work right now and it requires my attention. Okay. Well, to be fair, that can be what it is for some of you then. Maybe that's what that Ace of Pentacles in reverse is saying. That, maybe they're going through a bit of financial difficulty, so that might be why they're pulling their energy away. I wasn't necessarily picking up on that just as I was reading through the spread, but I could certainly see that that could be another interpretation of that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So for some of you, that could be all it was. Maybe they had some financial issues that they were dealing with, but hopefully that resonated with you. And next, we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation here as far as I pre-shuffled this one as well, but here we're just looking for one card with general advice and we'll wrap up. All right, well, nothing's coming up, so I'll just put the deck down. Give me a few seconds to tune in and we'll pull a card. All right, and we'll take that one since it moved. Okay, so we have mending. There's the artwork, and the number is 52. So, all right, it says forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. The Oracle's message. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentment, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim our power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. So, interesting message there. I didn't necessarily get the energy of an argument per se, but like I said, it does feel like in the past, neither of you really being upfront about how you were feeling necessarily. And like I said, it definitely looks like both of you are not really connecting in the present. And then, like I said, given that you guys both have the Queen of Wands in the future, it looks like you will be feeling that pull toward each other again. So, like I said, it could just be as simple as when the retrograde energy kicks up, it might happen. The relationship message says you've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you are to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. So, another interesting message there. Like I said, to be fair, I would say the person on the right between the two of you definitely felt like they were leaning more toward like a manipulative energy in the past, but I don't necessarily think they had bad intentions, however weird that sounds. So, overall, I'd say it looks like a pretty good spread. Hopefully, you guys get to work that out. Once again, happy birthday, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.